It started in January 2018 where we put the ideas together.
I wanted to show people that anything is possible. 20 teenagers building a plane and then flying it across Africa.
Youth who are actually dreamers, and hence the name You Dream.
This project will significantly impact thousands of lives throughout Africa, throughout the world. It already is doing that.
This is Informante Radio, the sound for a new age.
We are here at the Eros airport in Windhoek, and I've got the great fortune to be speaking to a wonderful group of young, dynamic people who basically built an aircraft all by themselves, and they are taking a very special tour through Africa. First of all, I'd like to welcome all three of you, Megan Werner, Drian van den Heever, and also Abel Glamini. Welcome to Namibia.
Thank you so much.
Megan, I would like to start with you. Tell us a little bit more about You Dream Global.
So the reason I started You Dream is just to show people that anything is possible. So basically a group of 20 teenagers building a plane and then teenagers flying it across Africa is unheard of. So my message to people is just that anything is possible if you set your mind to it.
We know that there were 1,000 applicants for this project and 20 were selected. How did the selection process take place?
It was really, really hard because all of them had so much potential, but from those 1,000, it was actually a little bit more than 1,000. We chose the top 200 to come to a selection process day, and at that selection process day we were mainly just looking for energy and enthusiasm, and from that there were the top 40 that went to face a panel of judges and like an interview, and that is how we got the top 20.
Drian, you took off last week. From where and where did you fly to, and since when have you been in Namibia?
So we took off last week in the last few days from Cape Town, and we went directly to Lüderitz, and we slept a few nights there at Sassasvlei, and now we're here in Namibia at Windhoek.
So where's the next route going to take you to?
The next route is going to take us to Vic Falls, where we're going, and then from there we're going to Malawi all the way up along the east coast to Cairo.
Abel, I'd like to come to you. Okay, you were obviously part of this project from the word go.
No, I joined on the way. I unfortunately joined after they had built the thing, and I read about the plane. I read about them. I said, hey, I want to join those guys. What do I do? And I started with my PPL. I got my PPL a couple of days ago. I flew from Cape Town to Lüderitz and a couple of legs here in Namibia, and this is my last day, unfortunately, with them. I can't do the whole trip with them, and I'll be heading back to South Africa.
Well, first of all, congratulations on your wings, man. That's really cool.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Megan, just in closing, what is the difference on this project? I mean, there are people building it, so we're looking, let's say, at engineering, all that kind of stuff. And then I guess a total different breed, the pilots.
Yes. Okay. So, like in aviation, there are two groups: the engineers and then the pilots. So, the 20 teenagers that built the plane were like the engineers, even though they didn't have any qualifications. They actually didn't know anything about aviation. We had to teach them how to use the tools and how to read the engineer drawings. And then there was a different group. We've got 6 pilots, and yes, basically all of them just had to have the right qualifications, which the minimum was a private pilot's license, which would be the 2 stripes.
Tell us a little bit more about the costs and also how important is sponsorship in terms of a project like this.
So like our sponsors really helped us, like ExecuJet. They were there from the word go and they really supported us no matter what, but we still need a lot of sponsors because this is a really big project. That is why we started a foundation called Back a Buddy. So people can go to www.backabuddy.co.za. Under the cause, enter Cape to Cairo, and they donate any amount of money. And literally the smallest amounts of money helps so much. At this moment, we are still looking for sponsors because we would like to take disadvantaged kids up in flights and just show them what we've done, and hopefully that will open their box resources a little bit. And yes, we wouldn't be able to do that without the help of the people on BackaBuddy.
Well, there we have it, from three very, shall I call them, ambitious people to a whole team of 20 who've built this wonderful project, the U-Dream Global Project, a Sling 4 aircraft. You got all the information there. Go and support these kids. They are doing a fantastic job. We are, of course, wishing you all the best. We will be tracking you online as you go along. And thank you very much for also including our beautiful Namibia.
Cool. Thank you so much.
This is Informante Radio, the sound for a new age.